I don't like not finishing projects, and right now, my Stronghold transformation here behind me is definitely not done. There's still candles to be placed, bookshelves to build, and the finishing decorations to add into this. But to do all of this, I am going to need a whole bunch more farms. If you are enjoying watching me build in hardcore Minecraft, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and comment down below with a build you think I should be doing here in my hardcore world. First thing on the agenda is building a spider farm. And I do think I left one of those around somewhere down in my mine shaft, so let me go find it and we will get to building. Well, here we go. I have found the spider spawner, and now with a click of the button and some magic of the editing, we have our spider farm. And while I've been sitting here decorating, we have also gotten over multiple stacks. Look at that. We have like 6-7 stacks of string already, which is amazing. So it's just very simply decorated, got kind of just used what I had on me, which was some of these cherry leaves and the spruce wood, a little bit of mossy cobble from the actual spawner itself. But yeah, super simple, and it's done. It also happens to be at the end of our mining tunnel, so that's going to be a little awkward if I decide I need to go this direction for mining, but you know what, we'll figure that out when we get there. Next up, we have got to go and get ourselves a lovely bee farm. Specifically honeycomb, but we're also going to do honey bottles as well for any future projects. And I think our bee farm is going to look very nice right here along this mountainside. Now, when I first started in this area, I was like, we are going to build in the Hobbit home style, and I did a few of those, but I kind of got away from it, and I want to bring it back in our bee farm build today. So I need to clear out a few of these trees, and then we're going to get to work to laying out and designing our bee farm. This is looking a whole lot better for this area. It's all cleared out, and we have a blank landscape to get working here. Eventually, and actually very soon, in the next couple of episodes, I do want to take this river biome and I want to transform it. And that means make it so that you can actually boat all the way through. So I don't want to get too close to that edge before we do that terraforming project, but we're not going to do it now. We got a honey farm to build. So that means that we're going to need to do a little bit of digging here and dig out a space for the farm itself, because for a lot of the decorations, I want to use some of the honey blocks and honeycomb blocks, so we're going to need the farm actually working before we can do that. I'm thinking we have this a good size now. We have one room down here, another room up there, and then this was going to be our entrance. Well, this should be more than enough for what we need for doing the honey bottle farm. So I am following a tutorial. It's an Ilmango tutorial, but I'm following the Shulkercraft variety. Anyways, I'll put all the links in the description if you want to check it out. Okay, I think that is farm number 1 completed here. We've got ourselves our honey bottle farm. It's working, and I've been breeding them up a bit because, well, not all of them actually had bees in them, the honey nests that I did bring. So hopefully all of them do now, and at least most of them are full. So I need to just replace this block with the terracotta, but we have for ourselves our build. And it's pretty tight in here, and I'm not loving that. So I do think we're going to do a little bit of adjustments here with how I have dug out these areas. And I think we're just going to expand this a little bit this direction and everything else in conjunction a little bit that way, which, you know what, we'll make it work. So I've expanded the space a little bit, and I'm not really ready to finish off the interior. So we're going to hope that this is enough space because I want to put in the honeycomb farm as well. So I think we're gonna do something like this for the honeycomb farm. We have our dispensers. I put in one pair of shears. At this moment, we can't like really access them, so we'd have to go through here somehow, but we'll figure that out once we're actually decorating this whole place up. I'm gonna breed up a little bit more, finish off the final touches of these farms, and then we need to decorate this place all beautiful. Good evening, I'm CallieBuilds. We interrupt this episode of Callie's Hardcore World to bring you breaking news live from the building of Callie's bee farm. Our very own Callie is live on location. Callie, what can you tell us of the current situation? Well, Callie, it's absolute mayhem down here. The bees are buzzing with complaints around the lack of flowers, and there's even rumors emerging that the spiders downstairs are upset that their string won't be used in colorful candles. As of yet, Callie does not seem aware of the problem and continues on as before. Thank you, Callie, for this update. We will keep you posted on this developing. Oh wait, something seems to be happening here at the build. Callie has come down from the building and now seems to be searching frantically through her chests. Yes, sources are saying she has realized her mistake and is now planning out multiple flower farms to produce dyes. We can all breathe a little easier. Back to you, Callie. Well, there you have it, folks. Callie's build projects has been saved by some quick thinking on Callie's part. Now, back to your regular scheduled hardcore episode. Our bee farm is looking so good here. I love the exterior, the honey kind of dripping over the side, and yeah, all the overgrownness. It looks so cool. But I have gone ahead and done the interior as well. So the entry is super plain. I need to get a couple of pots so that I can put some potted plants in here. We go up the staircase and we have for ourselves our honeycomb filling up nicely, a few little barrels, a little bit of a painting, and then we go down into this hallway with some more paintings, a little bit of plant life, and into our honey bottle farm. Just kind of simple, but we have it all set up in here so that it actually looks finished. But of course, as you saw in the middle of that time lapse, we have another problem to attend to, and that is to build a few flower farms. Now for the candle colors, I really only need probably purple, magenta, pink, maybe even some white. So we don't have to go wild and crazy on the flower farms, but we do have to build a few of them. However, before I head and do the flower farms, we are going to go and move the villagers from the villager breeder over there and move them this direction. You see, this villager breeder doesn't work anymore, and despite breaking and replacing beds, it just doesn't seem to be working. So I want to move those two villagers, and I want to take them away from this area. Let's go get those two villagers and, I don't know, make them a hole back here or something that's a little bit out of the way, and we can then just, you know, span everybody into the actual trading hall. Now work for me, peoples. Lots of love hearts. Okay, let's keep going. We got a baby. Yes, it's working. I have been doing a little bit of work behind the scenes off camera, and we have a whole bunch of villagers in here who are being collected, and I have been putting them through the ringer with the zombie over here. So it's just kind of a rudimentary kind of setup where I send in the villagers this way, they get cured or they get attacked by this zombie, Then I send them over here for their first curing, trade with them, send them back, and then their second curing happens over in this room. So far, that means we have 9 villagers, which is absolutely lovely, who are all selling bookshelves for 1 emerald, which, oh my goodness, is so much better than 9, guys. So much better. But we're kind of getting to the place where I need to start putting these guys into their regular homes and not in a hole in the ground, because we're just not about that. I like to build, we gotta make things pretty. So I think we need to switch tactics here again, and before I do any more villager zombification and curing, we are going to start working on our lovely build down here. I'm kind of like torn because I need to make those flower farms to finish off like the dyes and that kind of thing, but I also need places for the villagers, so they might actually happen concurrently. I don't know, and I'll just put it inside of the video wherever it feels like it fits properly. So we're gonna again do another like hobbit hole kind of style like we did for the bee farm right here. Let's see what I can't come up for a design for this build, and yeah, we'll jump into another time lapse and see what happens. Well, my friends, we have finished our librarian trading hall, including the interior, and I think it's looking quite beautiful. So I did want to kind of bring out the colors of the librarian like cap into this build, which is why we got the red and the darker brown, and then also the whitish color of the strip birchwood, and I like it. And of course we couldn't forget all of the overgrown with the leaves going on around here. It's looking beautiful. But I also got the interior done, or at least mostly the interior. So I have a whole bunch of cells like this that we are going to bring all the librarians into, and we're going to sit them in their minecart, and we'll have their job block right here so I can trade with them. So first off, right here coming into the building, we just have this long hallway with a whole bunch of cells here on the side. And then this wall right here can be easily expanded if we want to add in more villagers. And we go down this way, again, same kind of deal, just a little bit narrower of a hallway because I was kind of bringing it around this window shape here. And we also have 2 places right in this area. And you keep going and it's the same type of thing, again, around this window, so the spacing is similar. And again, we can just keep going backwards along that wall if necessary. And finally, we have this kind of back corner room. It's not quite as clean as the hallways that we have going down these areas, but it's still gonna work. We'll have a villager there, and then a bunch along the back wall and right here, but I didn't leave a space to expand this one because it's just a little bit more different since this wall over here is curved. But guys, we are ready to bring in all the villagers into this area. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. And I am super happy with how it has turned out. So I guess that means I need to get those villagers a-moving. Well, guess what, guys? We have made it to day 1000. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that I have spent 1,000 days in a hardcore world. Never expected this. This series was supposed to be a 100 days video if I could make it. And here we are, 1,000 days later. While the villagers continue to grow up and get cured, we're gonna spend some time building our 2 tall flower farms. And I think doing it right here will be perfect. We can definitely shave off the hillside here for our lovely river project, but I think putting in a little flower farm here will be perfect. I have made some progress and we have ourselves a finished build. At least for now. I'm not entirely sure that I love this one, but it only needs to be something simple just to have your flowers in here. And yeah, we're missing a sunflower. How in 1,000 days have I never come across a sunflower and brought it home? I have no idea. But first, I do have it kind of set up. I do need to add in more bone meal because we don't actually have bone meal, so there's only a little bit in each of these guys. Right now, the only way to make this thing work is to flip this thing back and forth. And I didn't realize that was going to be quite so annoying. But yeah, if you just flip it, then they'll actually produce the flowers. So we got to fix that so that it's not that I can just flick the switch and it automatically just keeps going, which I think means that I need like a clock or something. You know what? I don't know. I don't know if you hear it in my voice, but I am sick. And so the focus on doing the redstone part, definitely not there. So I'm gonna do that between episodes and get it actually fixed. While I'm not gonna quite finish the redstone on this project, we are gonna go and find ourselves a sunflower, because this is ridiculous. How can I not have had a sunflower in all of this time? We're gonna have to go and find one. Let's see, I have food. I do not have rockets. That's gonna be an important part of finding a sunflower. And we have for ourselves enough rockets for this trip we're gonna take. I am not gonna take all those rockets. I do not think that I need them, but we'll take a stack and a half just in case. And all I'm really looking to get is the sunflower, so I don't really think it matters that my inventory still has stuff in it. How do I not have a sunflower yet? It's just crazy to think. This is a beautiful area out here though. Wow, look at this. Oh, sunflowers. Sunflowers, guys, we found them. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how long that took. And of course, pretty sure this also means they're gonna be facing backwards in our farm, but I guess that's fine. We have made it back. Let's put this lovely sunflower to work. Also, the side here, yeah, it's kind of a mess. We're not gonna talk about it. Obviously, some redstone proudness is not exactly what I have. So, we're just not going to talk about it. We'll fix it later. But sunflower, there we go. And of course you're backwards, because why wouldn't you be? And we are very much closer to finishing off our lovely Stronghold project, especially with all of these farms we've got going now. So far here at our villager trading hall, I have for myself 18 villagers all set up with 1 emerald trades for their bookshelves. Of course, they do have some other trades in there, but I haven't really been worrying about what the book trades are. It's mostly just been for like the bookshelves themselves. Of course, we still have a whole lot more space to fill out with the villagers, but we're just kind of in the bottleneck of villager breeder working and also gold for golden apples, and yeah, there's just a bottleneck of stuff that it's just gonna take some time to actually get all of these villagers cured and ready to go down, because I do have to cure them twice in order to get the 1 emerald items. But look at this, they are all growing up, and we have a whole batch more of villagers that I can take in to get working. And Mr. Golem, I'm a little scared because I feel like one day I'm going to hit you, and that would be horrible. Yes, you. I'm talking about you. But oh my goodness, guys, this has been absolute farm central in today's video. We got our bee farm done. We got our villager trading hall built and populated quite a lot. And of course, we have a flower farm done. And you know what? I almost forgot. We also got a spider farm done. So we'll have candles for days. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye for now.